In today's video, I'm going to be covering the major pump for Sui and where I potentially think it could go in this upcoming altcoin season. Sui is a very fast layer 1 with a market cap of 11.7 billion. And I got into it very, very early on in my VIP group. I dropped it in the Discord. We were buying Sui all the way in these dips down here. Between 70 to 80 cents was kind of my main region where I bought. And obviously you can see the price has been going up a lot. It's at $4 right now. So we got a very, very nice early entry on Sui. I don't think you could really have possibly timed it much lower than what we did. And it's great to see because this wasn't just one of the coins where you just put in a very small amount and you kind of don't really care about it. This was my second biggest holding in terms of altcoins, right? So I'm extremely bullish on Sui. I'm looking at it here at $4 and I'm thinking, where can this go? It's at 11.7 billion. The total free market cap is only just breaking out. If I pull that up right now, I can show you exactly what I mean. Basically, the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies besides Bitcoin and ETH is only just hitting new all-time highs. Okay, it's literally just done it, I think, today, right? Or yesterday or whenever it was. I don't really care. But you can see here, it's literally just past it. So what does this mean? This means altcoins are only just really beginning their season, their bull run. Now, yes, they've been pumping down here and we've made great gains on altcoins in this period, right? Like we've made on Sui. However, the real bulk of the altcoin profits comes at that point once they pass all-time highs, like in last cycle, 2021. That is where many of the millionaires were made. And I think the same thing's going to happen again this time in 2025. So Sui is only just getting started, really, when you think about the potential of where it could go, right? At 11 billion. Now, would I go and FOMO into Sui right now at $4? Probably not. I don't think it's necessarily the most sensible move in the market. There's other buys right now that are low, such as Render, Casper, and other coins. However, you should be looking at Sui like a hawk, potentially looking for dips, okay? And that's not financial advice, but you should be looking at this chart if you haven't got a position and thinking, when is it going to dip? When can I get in? Because I don't want to miss this train, because this is going to be one of the dominant layer ones of this cycle, if not basically the top out of all the new ones. And that's really what I think. I think out of all the new layer ones which have came out since last bull market, so not obviously Solana or ETH, but the new ones, Sui is going to get the highest market cap. Sui is going to reach the heights out of all of them. And that's going to be pretty big, okay? It's going to be massive. And the reason why I'm thinking this is because obviously it's already the biggest now. But if we look at something like the DeFi Llama chain ranking, Sui is right up there in terms of total value locked, TVL. It has 1.6 billion TVL, giving it a ranking of 8 out of all the layer ones, above Avalanche, above Aptos, above Polygon, and above many others, right? It's also got 49 protocols on it, which isn't the most, but it is a fairly new chain, so that's only going to go up over time. I am extremely bullish on Sui, what they're doing. They've cracked, the kind of blockchain space in terms of making an insanely fast chain. And they are getting an ecosystem. The ecosystem's absolutely growing. I like the fact that the people behind it have experience with technology. They're not just a bunch of randoms. They come from Mist and Labs, and that came from Meta, Facebook, right? They tried the Libra project, which didn't work, and now they're working on Sui. TPS, 297,000, extremely fast chain. You see it compared to some of the others. And that's really the main thing that Sui is going for, is speed in terms of transaction finality. But it's not just that. They also have a massive emphasis on user experience and making things very simple in terms of the user interface and things like that, right? Making the blockchain basically like Apple in a way, right? If you think of Apple, it's all simple, it's easy, it's not confusing. A kid can understand it, a grandpa can understand it. I think that's kind of the aim that Sui's trying to make themselves, is the chain in crypto, which is easy, which is seamless, without much friction. So let's talk about the thing you're all looking for, which is price predictions. Where can it go? Now, we do need to bear in mind there will be some token unlocks for Sui. However, I don't think it's going to be completely detrimental to the price, right? Because what happens is a lot of people from these token unlocks, they actually hold their Sui and they sell at a later date. They're not going to sell instantly, a lot of them. Sui has a circulating supply of 30% according to CoinMarketCap. So there will be some dilution, and you can see that it does kind of ramp up a bit, but it's a very long-term thing. You can see there's still tokens coming out 2058, 2059, 2060. I don't think we're going to have to worry about any of that. So yes, in the short term, there's some dilution, but it really isn't anything crazy because it's something that's happening on a very long period of time, right? So let's talk about price. So I'm going to give you my bull target. I'm going to give you my bear target. My bull target on Sui is a 10x from here. That's 120 billion in market cap. That's my bull target. Things are only getting better for Sui, so I think it's not necessarily a bad thing if you're a little bit more bullish now than you were a few months ago. Now, you do need to be careful of that in crypto. As price goes up, people suddenly become really bullish. So please be careful of that kind of psychological trap. So that's why I'm also going to give you a bear target, which would be Sui going to the all-time high market cap of Luna, which is 41 billion in market cap. So I think Sui will top out anywhere between 40 billion to 122 billion. If you want an ultra bearish target, which I just don't think is realistic, but you never know, right? You never know in crypto. It could fall off. If you want a really bearish target, then you could go for Avalanche, which is under a 3x, which is a 30 billion. But I think the Luna one is more realistic because Luna was a very hyped up chain last cycle, very fast. And that got to, like I said, 40 billion. So anywhere between 40 to 120 billion, I think, is realistic for Sui. If I had to give you a figure, I would say somewhere around that 100 billion mark. So maybe like an 8x from here, something like that. That's kind of what I'm expecting. But if you got it when I was getting it, you're not even going to worry about that, right? You're probably going to be out way before then. And you're probably not even going to wait until the top because we were stacking this thing at 1 billion in market cap. So if it goes to 100 billion, we're set. We're set for life, right? We don't even have to work ever again. I mean, I don't myself, luckily from crypto, but none of you guys will either who are buying this at 1 billion in market cap or so in the VIP. So that's my price prediction on Sui. I'm very bullish on it. The chain's only going to grow. You know, I think there's going to be a thriving gaming ecosystem on Sui, memes on Sui. Now, if you wanted some other plays on Sui, kind of beta plays, you know, ones which have a bit more risk but could potentially produce higher reward than that kind of 5 to 10x figure, then you've got some beta plays such as the DEX on Sui, Cetus Protocol. Okay, that's at a 200 billion market cap. If that goes to something like where Uniswap went to or PancakeSwap, you're going to be set. Same with Hippo, Sudeng. This is the kind of main meme coin on Sui. I also got this one at a nice price. I think I bought down here somewhere. I can't remember exactly. I've got a few coins in my portfolio. I can't remember every one. But this is another decent play. It's looking like an all right buy, especially the fact that Sui, as I'm making this video, will not stop pumping. What's it at now? Let's take a look. $4.19. It's just sending it and sending it and sending it. Now, be careful buying here, obviously. There's always a risk when you're buying at all-time highs. But I still think we're going to look back at this video in 6 months' time, and it's going to be up a lot more than what it is now. So congratulations to everyone with the mentality to buy Sui. I know some people were fudding it, saying it's centralized, don't buy it. Bro, centralized coins still make money. Go and look at the top 20 in the crypto market. It's full of centralized coins. Most people don't even care about centralization, especially in an altcoin season and a bull run. Maybe in the bear market, it will crash and crazy things will happen, but I'll be out by then, hopefully. So thank you all so much. Make sure to join the VIP group if you want someone with a proven track record to guide you in crypto. Like I said, I called Sui very early. I even called it on the YouTube channel for free subscribers. But you're getting it a little bit earlier if you're joining this group. I've dropped some new buy alerts recently in this group, a couple utility buy alerts. So I bought an AI coin. I bought a real world asset coin, and I just bought some more of a low cap layer 1, which I think is going to do crazy things. 30 to 100x potential on that one. So if you're interested in finding the next projects which are going to pump a lot, come and join this group. We catch everything early. And it's just a very good, thriving community where we're having voice chat calls every day. You can see my portfolio, and I can give you a personal portfolio review yourself. So come join us. I look forward to seeing you. And if you want somewhere to store your Sui, I recommend getting yourself a Tangem. You can store all sorts of crypto assets on Tangem. Use code Archie at checkout. They have a holiday special sale on right now. You can get yourself a limited Bitcoin Tangem, which looks pretty cool. I'll probably have to grab that myself. And hit the like on the video if you enjoyed. Thank you so much, and goodbye.